I remember December 18th, 2019 like a snapshot burned into my brain. Morning coffee, gray sky, and a phone call that didn't feel real. I got word that someone close to me, Florence Carrier III, might have passed just before her birthday. There aren't public records I can point to, but in my family, that day felt like a silent earthquake. And then, the world got loud. By evening, the House of Representatives voted to impeach the 45th president, Donald Trump. Abuse of power, 230 to 197. Obstruction of Congress, 229 to 198. Same date, same day. Two headlines, one private, one national, crashing into each other. Grief makes time weird. Everything slows down, but the news keeps sprinting. Weeks later, February 5th, 2020, the Senate acquitted Trump on both counts. I remember thinking, so, now what? Then 2020 hit like a storm. By November, after days of counting, the major networks and the AP called it for Joe Biden. 306 to 232 in the Electoral College. More than 81 million votes. A new chapter was starting to write itself. That didn't erase the loss from December. Nothing does. But it gave me a direction to look forward. Not in a everything's fixed way, but in a keep-going way. January 20th, 2021, Biden's inauguration. I watched the transfer of power, not as a political win, but as a moment to breathe, to believe that even after a day that broke me, life could bend toward better. If you've ever had your private world collapse while the public world explodes, you know that feeling. You're standing in two timelines at once. For me, remembering Florence, remembering that day, means carrying both truths, the ache that stays and the hope that moves. So here's to anyone holding loss in one hand and tomorrow in the other. You don't have to choose. You just have to keep walking.